Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Vanita and I hope you guys are doing well. By now I must have already uploaded the video about the Golden Anchor store. In this video we're going to be talking about beers. Now I know all of you are waiting for this video and most of you guys are interested in the types of beer that we have in Goa. So in today's video we're going to be talking about that, and this video is dedicated to beers only. We are going to be talking about a newly launched Goan beer as well. So let's go to Aditya and find out what he has in store for us.
In this episode we are going to talk about beers. Let's first look at the more common beers that everybody knows of. These are the lagers. Now let's look at Kingfisher. Now in Kingfisher we've got primarily 4 lagers: the Kingfisher Premium, the Kingfisher Draft, the Kingfisher Ultra and the Kingfisher Strong. Okay, but in your light categories we have Premium, Draft and Ultra. 65 rupees, and the Ultra is 85 rupees. The Strong is 72. I think I will cover the Strong section altogether when we're talking about strong beers. So that's about it. Now this is in cans of 500 ml. You will also get pints, which are 330 ml, and a full bottle of 650 ml. Moving forward, now let's look at some of the other beers that we've got. We've got Heineken, which is 80 rupees. Tuborg Green, which is the light Tuborg, which is 43 rupees. Kingfisher Premium is 43, Beck size is 50, Kingfisher Ultra is 60 rupees. We've got Corona, which is now bottled in Maharashtra. That's why it's much cheaper. It's only 100 rupees.
I know, earlier it used to be so expensive.
Yeah, so we started off at 250 or something, came down. Now finally we have it at only 100 rupees. And the Budweiser pint, which is 60 rupees. Now moving on, now here we've got some of the wheat beers. Of course we've got the Ultra Max, which is a strong beer from the Kingfisher beer. Maho Wheat is a Spanish wheat beer, but it's made in India. It's a Spanish company which brews their beer in Rajasthan in India. This is only 60 rupees. Kingfisher Ultra Wheat is 75. Similar to Corona, Hoegaarden is now bottled in and made in Maharashtra. Hence it's only 100 rupees for a bottle of Hoegaarden. Kingfisher Ultra Max pint is 75 rupees. Kingfisher Strong regular is 50 rupees. Now this is something that I do want to talk about because everybody has a misconception that Bro Code is a beer because it's marketed and drunk as a beer, but this is a sparkling wine. Here if you read it very carefully, it says crafted brut, and brut is a dry style of sparkling wine. It's only 90 rupees, and why everybody buys it and it's fun to drink is because it's 15%, so all you need is 2 of these to sort your night. Now let's move on to some of the cans. We saw the Tuborg Green pints. We have the can, which is 65. The Kingfisher Ultra Wheat beer. It's a Belgian white. So when we say Belgian style wheat beer is a style of wheat beer wherein they predominantly use wheat, coriander seeds and orange peels. So it's citrus base, bit of coriander spice and a wheat beer. This is 100 rupees. Heineken is 95. Maho, now Maho we had seen the pints, which are the wheat. They also have a classic, which is their lager, which is 75 rupees. Carlsberg Smooth is 75 rupees. Now moving forward, we have the strong beer category. We have Kingfisher Ultra Max, Kingfisher Strong. So Kingfisher Ultra Max is 90 rupees. Kingfisher Strong is 72. Budweiser Magnum is 110. Carlsberg Elephant is 90. Tuborg Strong is 70. And Amsterdam Navigator is a 8% strong beer from Holland, which has kind of like a jaggery sweet taste, but it's fabulous. And I'll tell you, it's 8%, but it seems a lot more than that when you really drink it. This is 200 rupees. So this is an imported beer, and the rest are all Indian beers. Now I'm pretty sure you guys have definitely checked all of these at every other store. Now we come on to the main section. which is the craft beers from Goa. Before going on to the craft beers, let me just tell you something about Asahi. Asahi is a Japanese dry style lager, which is 170 rupees. So apart from Asahi, we have the mead. Now we actually had 4 variants in the mead. We had the apple cider mead, the traditional mead, the guava chili mead, and the coffee mead. Now the guava chili was a limited release which we don't have in stock with us at the moment, but we'll definitely get it. But we do have the coffee mead, the traditional mead, and the apple cider mead. I'll just show you 2 of them over here. Apple cider mead and the traditional mead are both priced at 130 rupees each. Now these are not your typical beers. They are made using the similar process of fermentation, but instead of using starch or any sort, they use honey. So it's made using fermented honey. Now let's go on and talk about the craft beers of Goa. We got 4 premium brands having wonderful beers with us in different variants and different styles. I will first talk about Makadi. So Makadi, if you look here, has one of, you can show this one. This is called Belgian Blanche. Now this is a Belgian style wheat beer which has orange peel coriander, but also a touch of cumin as well. So it's very aromatic and very zesty because of the flavor profile, because of the ingredients that are used in this particular beer. This is priced at 110 rupees. Now they have the Bavarian Keller. Now Bavarian Keller is a Keller beer. It's a German style lager which is unfiltered because it was stored underground in cellars. It's got a nice mouthfeel because of it not being filtered, and something that I really like to drink, and it's only 90 rupees. Now this is their honey ale, which is a red ale style beer, and what they do is they take natural or raw honey from the Jim Corbett National Park and infuse it after fermentation. So I mean, you think of this and you feel it's going to be excessively sweet, but it's not as sweet. At the same time, it just coats your mouth with a layer of honey which just makes it feel wonderful. This is priced at 130 rupees. And Belgian Triple is their latest release, which was just available with us for the most part ever since it was launched. That's about 10 days from now, or 10 days before us. This is priced at 145 rupees. And triple basically means 3 times the malt that is used to make the same amount of beer. What that does lead to is it creates a higher ABV, a higher alcohol beverage, which is at around 8%. So this is like their strong beer using the same malt. These are the 4 variants in Makadi. Now we will go on to Arbor. So Arbor is an American craft brewery who first set up their brewery in Bangalore, and with their great success then moved on to Goa. So here in cans they have got 3 of their flagship products. One is the American Wheat Ale. Now American Wheat Ale is an American style wheat ale where they use only wheat and no other sort of supporting elements apart from hops, of course. Whereas the Bangalore Bliss is a wheat beer which is called a Hefeweizen. A Hefeweizen is a German style wheat beer which uses a particular type of yeast strain which is called Hefe. It kind of brings in this flavor of clove and banana. So it's much more sweeter and rounded, I would say. Both of these are priced at 95 rupees. And they also have a IPA called Beach Shack. This is my personal favorite beer. It's the Arbor Beach Shack. It's a high bitterness beer. You see the IBU, if you read, is 55, which indicates that it's going to be really bitter, but at the same time it's very hoppy and it's got a lovely fruit flavor profile to this. This is 120 rupees. Now we come to Goa Brewing Company. Goa Brewing Company, as of yesterday, had only 2 beers with us. That's the 8 Finger Eddie. That is their 6% ABV, not so bitter IPA. If somebody is willing to experiment, explore and get into the world of IPAs, I definitely recommend you guys try this one because it's not as bitter as your classic IPA, but it's still going to give you the same bitterness with all the fruity flavors and aromas. They also have a wheat beer, and if you look at the label, it's just like a view from on top of the wheat fields that are present out there. So this wheat beer has used calamansi puree with other citrus notes to it, so it's very zesty and very refreshing, very light to drink. This is only 85 rupees. This is the cheapest craft beer that you will get over here, so people really love buying this one. As for their new launch, they have now launched a Saint and Sinner which comes in this cool gift pack. It's just priced at 160 rupees. Now this is something that the old Trappist monks used to make. It's made out of jaggery and it's 8% beverage. When you say 8%, again it's much more than that according to me, because it really gives you that punch which a strong beer should definitely have. And they have kind of tweaked their old breakfast cereal stout, which is made with roasted malts, a bit of cornflakes and oats. Now what's interesting is that they have had a tie-up with Sleepy Owl and they have used Sleepy Owl coffee in this particular brew. So I have just received it today. It's 150 rupees and I definitely want to try it out before I can really give you a review, but I'm pretty sure they're doing a great job with this. This is 150 rupees. So we've covered the Makadi, we've covered Arbor, we have covered Goa Brewing Company. Moving on to Susegado. Now Susegado has been here in Goa for the last 2 years, but it was always available on taps. It's only post lockdown that they decided to start bottling their beers, and here we have 5 variants from their side, 5 different beer styles. There's an English ale which is very malty but bitter, but it's also balanced at the same time, you know. So it's around, all of them are actually just 140 rupees, but I'll just tell you how they're going to taste. They have a lager, which is the Dortmund lager. They also have an IPA, which is not as bitter as the Beach Shack, but it's not, I would say, as fruity as the 8 Finger Eddie is as well. So it's kind of like the middle way. So if you're like getting into IPAs, you start off with this, then you move on to the Susegado, and then finally you go on to the Beach Shack, because this is the most bitter IPA out of all. But all the guys who love IPAs would definitely say that this is the best, because it's what we really look for in a good IPA. Now this is a Kokum Goze. It's a very unique style, which is very tart, salty. It's basically like beer made out of kokum juice. It's really a cool concept. I wasn't aware about it till I saw the bottle, and that's when I figured out, and then that's when I learned about it. Very nice to drink in the afternoons, on a hot afternoon or something.
Very refreshing.
Very refreshing. And then they have a vanilla porter, which is made using roasted malt. So it'll give you flavor profile of coffee, toffee, and caramel and stuff like that. So I mean, that's a dark beer. So I mean, there is a specific customer base that like these beers. Not me particularly, but there is a customer base who likes these beers, and I think this is one of the best porters that you'll get around here at a good price of only 140 rupees.
Hi guys, so that was it for today's video. We learned so much about beer thanks to Aditya. He gave us such an insightful and informational session, and I hope you guys learned something from today's session. And would you like to say something before we end the vlog?
Yeah, definitely. So first of all, thank you for watching this video. I'm pretty sure that you guys had a good time, and I've hopefully helped you guys to understand beer. It's been my passion to like talk about and learn alcohol as spirit, and actually get into the details, scientific matters as well. Drinking over here in Goa is not just a matter of getting drunk. We really enjoy and savor our drinks, and that's how we like to drink it. So I hope you guys really come here and have a fun time. So when you come to Goa, please drop by and check out all the beers. Hope to see you soon, guys.
Yeah, check out the store. It's in Margao. I'll leave the link and address in the description box, and his contact number as well. But don't call them for delivery, because that's not what they do. And yeah, I'm gonna see you guys in my next video. Make sure you subscribe, like, and share my video. And yeah, bye bye.